friends, welcome to Mystery Stamping. My name is Cheryl Wright, and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from northeastern Montana, where it is sunny and not windy today. It has been so very nice. I hope it was a nice day for you today as well. I found this recipe, this set of clues, the other day when I was just thumbing through some stuff, and I just thought, oh, we don't have this one, so we'll do a new one this time. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, and I'm going to put this camera here. The suite that I am using today, half of it is leaving and half of it is not. So don't know what to tell you, but it is the Perennial Lavender suite. That's the one I am going to use for my mystery stamping tonight. And the next page shows them. So this part is staying. You can get this after May 1st. You will not be able to get it as a bundle. So if you want to save for 10%, now is the time to do it. But this part is not sticking around. The words and the perennial postage bundle, I don't think those are staying. Maybe they are, but I know this isn't. Anyway, don't forget, these two catalogs are done in, I don't even know what day it is, the 23rd. 1 week until these are gone, most of the stuff in them, and then we'll have this one. Now, they also announced today that they updated the clearance rack, so there's more good deals. And they even told us there's another good deal in May, starting next Wednesday. You can get the starter kit, and inside the starter kit will be the new In Color ink pads, markers, colors, and you get the $125 worth of product. It is quite the deal. So if you like a good deal, I would consider doing that if I were you. I forgot to put the score directions on here, so you're going to just have to turn your ears on. Flashback to my primary teaching days. All right, cardstock A. I chose Blackberry Bliss. This is 4 1/4 by 11. And like I said, I forgot to put the score directions on here. So yours is not scored, and neither is mine. Cardstock B is 4 inches by 4 inches. Let me see if I can do this. There we go. White is 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. And then you need designer series paper that is 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. And then you need this DSP that is 3/4 by 4. And then you need stamps, inks, dyes, whatever else you want to put on here. These are just the basics. So let me get out my paper trimmer, and I will give you the score lines for this one. Excuse me. I've got to get the arm out. You just need it a little. Oh, I forgot to mark that nobody should be bothering me. I'm busy. So there we go. I am do not disturb. So I need, let me see my cheat sheet. I need to score it at 1 inch. Not cut, Cheryl. Score it at 1 inch. Ooh, I'm way up high on the camera. 1 inch, and then 6 1/4. It's way over here on the brown. 6 1/4. So those are your scoring. 1 inch and 6 1/4. So it's this long line way over here. So there you have it. Go ahead and say hello if you're joining me. I'd love to see some hellos. And then we're going to fold this up. And, oh, I had to tuck that aside. Crease that. And we're going to fold this up and crease it as well. Now this part, we're going to push, we're going to staple it down. If you don't have a stapler handy, you can use tear and tape. I ran a tear and tape right along here, and it makes it more snug, but it does work. But on this one, I'm going to use the stapler. Stampin' Up! Once upon a time had this fun stapler. I wish they'd bring it back. So not too far up, and just staple. And 2 staples would be fine. There you go. So for those of us of a few years, this is what we call a matchbook. Matchbook fold. So you can have it go this way. You can have it go this way. You could even try it that way if it really suited your fancy. So we are going to do, I'm going to do this one this way. So this is cardstock B, 4 inches by 4 inches. I'm going to set that up a little bit. Anyway, the DSP goes on to this one. And there we go. It was so nice out today. So nice. My husband has sprayed all day long, trying to get ahead of the weeds in the field. So that's that one. And then we're going to glue this one onto here. It's a little off for me, but that's all right. If you are local to me, I am doing my sip and stamp this Sunday. Please join me in Circle at the VFW. It should be fun. Sip and stamp. All right. There we go. I'm having issues with my fold. It wants to take it off to the side here. I'm not liking it. See, it's just going over to the edge. So somebody told me how to fix this once. And I am just going to do my best. I'm just being picky. All right. So I could not set this up to stream through the group today. My Stampin' Up! Group is not able to be streamed to because of Facebook's new rule or whatever it is that they have going on. So you're going to have to catch me on the page or on YouTube. I got a quick newsletter out last night after I found out about the clearance rack update, but it was not my normal one. If you want to be in on my newsletters or my emails with all the new stuff happening, like Stampin' Cross Country registration opens Saturday, I think. So if you want the email about that, sign up for my email. Here, I'll put the landing page in here for you to sign up. Of course, you can go to my Linktree link and it will take you right there. But if you want, let's see here. If you want to go straight to sign up for my newsletter, there you go, are my emails. There it is. I don't even have to explain why it didn't go into the group, because we're not in the group anymore. All right. So this piece is going to go inside here after we stamp on it. So the rest of the decorating is up to you. I am going to, I have some options here. I had another option. Oh, there it is. And this is the double oval punch. And this is retiring as well. Sad about this one. I wish I would have made it just a little bit bigger, because sometimes it's hard to find sentiments that will fit on that small. So that's something I am thinking about doing. And then I need to get a scrap of white, because I don't have enough scraps of white around. Ooh, here's one maybe. I tend to just toss my whites aside. Oh, I'll get it later. I even have it on the blocks today. So we're going to do Pretty Peacock, because that is what color the leaves are. And I'm going to go ahead and put that on there. And close this up. And now I'm going to add some leaves. So yeah, if you want to save 60% off some of your favorites, you need to go check out the website, because that was not the right thing to do. Oh well, it's done now. This was Highland Heather and Pretty Peacock. And I need the dies. Like I said, these dies are sticking around, and I had everything out. But did I leave those out, or did I tuck them away? Oh, now we have to play the game of where did Cheryl put those dies? Oh, I had a fun game last night going on, and I'm tongue-in-cheek. It was not fun. At some point, the trinkets that I had purchased for one of my Stampin' Cross Country projects have totally walked away. It was the one I used on this one. See, I had it. It was in residence when I did this last week. And it has totally walked away. So I know I had them, because I have a card made with one. I turned my craft room upside down. So now I don't know where the gremlins moved some of my other things. Oh, that would have been good. That's daisies. Oh, I just had it out. There it is. I tell you. So we're going to use this one maybe. This one and this one. So I don't know where the little gremlins put my stuff. Hi, Becky. Thank you for joining me tonight. And I'm just looking for a scrap. I have a whole stack of scraps next to me, but I did not find it. So slowly pulling out retiring product as I find it, like sweet sorbet, lemon lime, not lemon lime twist, parakeet party. Anyway, just as I find them, I'm taking them out. I won't be using them. I'm looking for a Highland Heather, and it's totally not cooperating. You know what? We're going to use Blackberry Bliss. Why not? Right? It's the color I chose. So we'll use Blackberry Bliss for this one. And run it through the die cut machine. So there's that one. And then this is going to go on here like so. And this one is going to go on here like so. This one's a little trickier. It's got some little pokey outies that want to be in there but don't. All right. So, like I said, new catalog next week. Class on Sunday here. My granddaughter's birthday is coming up. I can't believe she's going to be older. She's so blasted cute. I should be able to have my video at 5 on Thursday. I have a Stampin' Crescent Country meeting at 3:30, so I need to have all my ducks lined up and ready to go. So I should be here with no problem on Thursday. And then I don't know what, next week. I'm going to try to go live next week on Wednesday. I don't know if it's instead of or in addition to, but that's the day the catalog goes live. So I want to do a catalog tour on that day. So you can join me on that day, on Wednesday, on catalog day. That will be fun. And then you can see what's inside, and I will have more to share with you. And we're not going to save that. I'm trying to get myself to not save as much of the little tiny pieces of paper. Sometimes I resemble a hoarder. Sometimes. Don't tell my family. I admitted to that. I think, well, actually with the white, I'll do white. So I was going to use Big Hugs because it fits. And if you were a little block, where would you be? I found one under my desk when I was looking for my trinkets. I found another little A block. So I realized I had messed up a setting on my computer. Can you hear me better now? Was there an echo before? Big Hugs. All right. And I did that in Pretty Peacock. And I think I kind of like the Pretty Peacock. So I think we're going to stick with Pretty Peacock. Or we could do it in... Nope, I think I'm going to go with Pretty Peacock. What do you think? Do you agree? All right. I might be doing some time changes on my lives. I don't know. I seem to always get to my Tuesday night live on time. And I wonder if I should just switch my Tuesdays and Thursdays around. Big hugs. And then I'm going to use, so I don't know. If you have thoughts on that, let me know. If you don't have any thoughts, that's okay too. If it doesn't really matter to you. Just something I was kind of tossing around in my brain. I thought if I switched them up, if I needed to miss a mystery stamping on Thursday, it would not be, I could do a challenge or something instead. Because this is the more important class. All right. We're going to go this way. I'm going to do our best, my best. I know you saw me deciding to change my mind there, didn't you? Yeah, I thought about it for a second. I did. And you witnessed it. You witnessed me going, is this really what I want? All right, there's that. We're going to put this up behind it. I think. Looks kind of dorky with only 2, but we might make it into 3. All right, that's drying for a minute. We need a piece of ribbon for twine. Big hugs. I think we'll use twine or baker's twine or linen thread. Oh, look at this. There's that. We'll use that. This looks like a piece of the silver threaded twine. I am going to tie a knot, a bow, whatever you want to call it, around my little bouquet. And I did grab it, and I do have a double strand. So my farmers are all happy. They were farming up a storm today because the weather was nice. I even went for a little walk to go up and get the 4-wheeler out of the field. I got to see new babies out in the field with the cows. We have a new horse baby coming. Not we. My daughter-in-law has a new horse baby coming any day now. I just feel like I'm wrestling with this. And so that will be fun. I will put pictures on when that happens, or I will share hers. Yeah, it's a big happening spring thing. I noticed one of my barn cats is very pregnant. So that will happen at some point. So I'm going to set those there, that there. And I don't think I'm going to put those on. All right, and I have a little room at the top because it'll be fine because this gives a little extra room in the envelope anyway. So I'm going to move this up to the next because I know it took me so long to tie it. I don't want to tie it again. So I'm just going to push it up. Then I can smush it down behind a little bit better. There. So I just pushed it up a nodule. There. Hey, look at that. What a deal. There. And then we're going to tuck it in behind there. And there is the card. Ta-da! You got to say ta-da, right? When you get something done right, it's got to be a ta-da. And I'm going to put it at an angle. Oh. And in doing so, I totally lost my stems. There. And you know what this calls for? These are not sympathy hugs. These are, I thank you so much. This calls for a Wink of Stella. Wink of Stella was back in stock. I don't know if it still is, but you gotta love some Wink of Stella. This appears to be one of my dead ones. So I'm going to put it off and I'm going to get one of my ones that are not so dead. There. Sparkle it up a bit. Up. Did you see that big glob come out? It did. So when that happens, you just smear it around. And then you have to let it dry a little longer. And that's okay. So, big hugs. We're going to set that aside for a moment. And thank you, whoever liked it. Thank you, Becky. And we're going to put this one, big hugs, and we're going to say, I can't thank you enough. This is a big hug for a thank you. I don't know who needs a big thank you, a big hug thank you, but they're going to get it with this card. You can always use a thank you, can't you? All right, and we're going to stick with, actually we're not, we're going to go with Highland Heather. Hopefully it's dark enough. I might do a practice one. Here's my scrap paper. Oh, that's kind of light. I think I'm going to get a darker color out. Just bear with me in the Craft-A-Lunch for a moment. How about Blackberry Bliss? That's what we'll use. And yes, I do have a Craft-A-Lunch. And now I have an escapee. All right, this is enough. This is close enough. I did not clean it off. Don't try this at home, kids. Clean off your brushes, your stamps before you use them. All right, we're good to go. And there. Perfect. Perfectly perfect. And now we're going to put this away. This is on the old style. I haven't found a reason to get rid of them yet. So I was going to put these in here, but maybe we'll just do, we'll just do one. Actually, we're going to do two. Yes, I did. I just popped that off. So you get the little pokey tool out that's at the end of your, take your pick tool, and I did just tear that off. We're going to be more gentle with this one and cut it off there, just because. And then we're going to butt these up against each other and kind of just make it pretty. There. So yeah, if you weren't on earlier when I told you that Stampin' Cross Country registration opens on Saturday, and be on my newsletter, my emails, if you want to be notified first when it becomes open. It is a very, very fun event, and it's not going to be any different this time. I think I like that. What do you think? Or is it too globby? Might be too globby. Maybe I'm going to do that. I'm going to add, I would love to see your cards. So please send me a picture of them. My email is in my Linktree link which is right here. Linktree. So it's easy to find. It's also in the description to the video. I have nothing else I'll do with these flowers, so I may as well use them to jazz the inside of this card up just a smidgen. So if you want to see more videos, be sure to subscribe, to like these videos, and sign up for my emails. I would love to craft with you more often. That's not going to be right in the middle, but it'll be okay. All right, now this piece goes in here. I'm a scribbler. I like to make a big square and then scribble in the middle. Not knowing exactly where that is going to end up. Got some fuzzies. Yeah, that's kind of a dorky looking thing, but it kind of works. I can't thank you enough. And while that's drying, I'm going to flip this over. And when I ordered this the first time, the purple gems were not available. And I went through the bucket, I don't know how many times last night, because in my mind, this is where those trinkets are. And I have cleaned it out 6 times. And it's still not here. But they're all mixed up now. They're all upside down, backwards, and sideways. But I know the purple ones are in here. I know. I just bought a whole new sheet of them because they were available. And I was going to use them. And they're carrying over, so don't you love all that wrinkling and crinkly sound that I'm making? Ay, ay, ay. This is like my life anymore. I don't know what's going on with all my adhesive. They're in here. I promise. There they are. See, I told you they were in there. Wow. I know. I need to figure out a different organization system. All right. These are those pretty purple ones. Now I'm going to take a piece of tear and tape and I get tired of having these things come loose on me all the time. So I'm going to put that tear and tape right down. And then I'm going to put this back down. And then they're stuck. I'm actually going to take this little flippy thing down and flip it down too. All right, I'll do that later. So while that inside's drying, we'll take one of these, plunk it over here, one of these, and put it near it. And then we'll take one of these, because we can't thank this person enough for all they do. So now we have a beautiful thank you card to give to someone. And I'm going to put this away. So this is the way it will be in my thing for now. Maybe I'll see it better. What do you think? And I just have a tub that I throw them in down here. So that is my card for this evening. Thank you for joining me. This kind of dried. I can't thank you enough. And you just tuck it in. And how is that for getting it in the mail? So be sure to like my video, subscribe, sign up for my emails, and all the other things if you want to stay in touch And I like to inspire you one project at a time. So see you on Thursday at 5, unless I share something otherwise. Thank you, Carolyn. Thanks, Becky, and everyone else who was watching tonight. And have a great day tomorrow. Bye.